Hey guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel. And today we are going to be doing...
we're gonna do a casa vlog.
Another home vlog, right?
Yeah.
So, Kyla was asking me earlier, why am I wearing this? And most of you probably were asking me this. So, we do live in Osceola County, where they just issued as of today that we must wear a face mask. Up to this morning, they were gonna give us a fine if we don't do that on public, with the possibility of a second-degree misdemeanor, but they reverse it. Thank God. So it's highly recommended now that we wear a face cover when we go out in public. Why is this important? Because guess where Walt Disney World is at? Parts of it is in Osceola County. So part of our home vlog today, we're going to be talking about how this craziness is changing what's going to happen in the theme parks, right?
Yes.
What are we predicting that is going to happen in theme park? When do we think the theme parks are going to be open? That's a very important question. What are we learning from being in quarantine as a family? So with that said,
let's go.
But wait, Mom, hit the intro.
Hit it!
I could show you how to defeat them.
But before we tell you what we think is going to happen in the theme park when they open, our prediction and all that, we just want to remind you of something.
Don't forget to subscribe.
And smash that like button.
And if you're still with us, we want to say thank you for keep supporting us. Thank you.
Thank you. And don't forget, please, to subscribe because we need your help. We need your support and all that. So you get to see us plus Mom behind the camera all the time. Please don't forget. Subscribe. No. Just do it. First question. When do we think the theme parks are going to be open?
June.
What are you calling? June what?
In the middle of June.
In the middle of June. How about you?
Middle of June.
How about you, Mom, behind the camera?
Early June.
Okay.
I'm hopeful.
Early June. I'm calling also maybe the last week of May, early June. That's my prediction. And the reason why is because, again, we're not an expert, but none of us are experts. We're just going by what the media is saying and all that. The thing is that they're already predicting this thing to just reach the peak. So we're just hoping that the scientists are correct. But not only that, the mayor of Orange County, which by the way I forgot saying earlier, yes, Osceola County said you must use some face masks. Orange County hasn't said that. If you guys didn't know, I think half of the park belongs to Orange County or is in the Orange County limit, and the part of the other park is in Osceola, something like that. Well, with that said, the mayor of Orange County, he is actually predicting to go back to business, regular business, back in June. You guys knew that?
No.
Right.
No.
So that's what I say. Now, here's the kicker. I just read that Disneyland Paris is saying that they may not be open until mid-July, something like that. So yeah, depending what part of the world you're looking at this thing is crazy. Now, cruise lines, CDC extended 100 days where no ship can leave port, which it means that I want to say it's towards the end of June. No cruises can leave any port. So that was as of the CDC. So we're looking for something. I mean, see, we have a good month or 2 months still on this thing. Now, here's my second question to you guys. Now, we know we all kind of in there. We're predicting end of May. You guys are predicting mid-June. Mom and I maybe beginning of June, whatever. Which theme park, Carla, would you visit first?
Universal, like that park.
Hello, Universal, right? You said earlier? Which one?
I said Universal.
You say Universal. So the kids are saying both Universal. Now, why are you guys saying Universal? Why would you choose Universal over Disney?
Why I said that I picked Universal is because most of the time when you go to Disney, it's more more packed than Universal because Disney always has the most people.
Okay.
So I feel like Universal would have less people and Disney would have more people when they open.
Okay, how about you, Kyla?
I think the same thing, and also I don't want to go to the Islands of Adventure because that's where most of the cooler things are. So that means that place is gonna be packed than it is over there. And I'm sadly to say, but I don't want to go to Harry Potter when I go to Universal.
All right, so the kids are making a lot of sense right now. They're prefer to go to Universal because usually when you go down when no matter what time of the year you go to Universal, you usually see lower attendance. That means that it's safer, quote unquote, right? Because the less people, the better. So,
I mean,
are you talking about Universal or Island of Adventure?
Universal.
Universal too. So, out of all the theme parks, the kids have chosen Universal. I'm kind of in the middle. You know, I'm missing the magic of Disney, but what they said, it makes a lot of sense. Now, let me ask you kids something because I know as a family we all concerned, but that's the reason why we had this vlog. As family, we can talk to you, then you guys can talk back to us through your comments down below. So don't forget to put them below. Tell us about your prediction. Tell us what worries you the most. Now, when the theme park open, kids, what do you think is gonna happen? Do they just gonna say we're gonna open as normal,
No, they're-
or are they gonna limit the
They're
amount of
gonna
people?
limit things.
they're gonna have to like do those things like there has to be like 10 people. I know that Disney won't say it has to be 10 people in the whole entire park, but like they have to. And plus, anyway, this whole thing hopefully is gonna be over. So who's gonna plan their vacation right after? Like no one
Right.
does that.
Right.
That's the whole reason why Disney's so packed, because people come here from all around the world. So I guess
To have vacation.
it would be less packed than it usually is.
So in you guys' opinion, when they open, it's gonna be limited rather than say 40,000 people in a park. Now maybe it's 10,000 people in the park, right? Something like that.
Yeah.
Is that what you're envisioning?
Yeah.
So now let me ask you this. Now, let's say the theme park said we don't, like say we're gonna limit the amount of people going into a theme park. What kind of things you think the theme parks are gonna take when they open the park? How are they gonna ensure that we're gonna be safe?
I think that's
I feel like when you insert your card, they're not gonna have you put your finger in anymore, and they're gonna like scan your temperature, I think.
Okay. How about you?
And I think they're gonna have a hand sanitizer thing, and I think there's gonna be people after you ride like wipe it down.
On the
It's
rides?
smart, Yeah.
Well, before the park shut down, and we put those two videos down below, they already started something like that. And I believe Kyla is correct, and so is Kalel. When you go through the gate and you put your card, I don't think that for a while you will not have to put your fingerprint. That's number one. Number two, Disney's introducing the idea of possibly taking temperature of the guests before entering to the park. I don't know, I'm kind of like in the middle on that one because not everybody that has the virus has a fever. So I could see where they have to figure out how to do social distancing better. However, I've been saying this for the longest, and you could watch those two videos below, and Kyla is correct. What's gonna happen? This is my biggest concern. If I go to a ride, before I go into that ride, what's gonna happen? Are they gonna have a cast member sanitizing all that ride so that way when, for example, we're the next family going, we don't get the virus or anything? What are they gonna give us? Handy wipes like they do in Publix and Walmart? You know, when you before you get your shopping cart, are they gonna give you those handy wipes so you could wipe it off yourself? What is Disney going to do to ensure us guests nothing but the safety, since that it's been demonstrated that if we touch something, we may get this virus, which is very dangerous, right?
And it's hard because in Disney you have to touch a lot of stuff.
Well, Disney or Universal, I mean, can you picture like, I don't know, even rides like Buzz Lightyear or Toy Story Mania where you're like shooting? What is Disney gonna do to ensure that? So if I'm Disney top management right now, I will be like breaking my head right now, not knowing what to do. But I mean, those are a few ideas, right, guys?
Yep.
We already talked about some of the safety measures that we think they may take. Now let's talk about something else. Now the kids say they'd rather go to Universal, but let's say Disney come up with a better plan, Kyla, and you feel comfortable to go to Disney. If that's the case, which park would you choose first?
Definitely not
Hollywood Studios.
Hollywood Studios or Magic Kingdom because those are the two parks right now that are getting really full. Well, Magic Kingdom's always getting full.
Mhm.
Whatever's in there.
Plus, you have to take the monorail. You have multiple stops before you even make it inside.
True. And you have to do a lot of stuff before you actually go there, and you have to sit, you have to touch. So.
Yeah. How about you, Kyla?
That's a hard question. I don't know where I would go because I feel like all Disney parks has like kind of the same limit. But if I do, I would go to Epcot.
Yeah, and this is the part that I agree with the kids. One more time. I don't think I feel comfortable going to Magic Kingdom unless they allow me to walk into the park. I hope that makes sense. Why? Unless the Disney can let me know as a guest what kind of safety measures they're taking to sanitize their bus, their the ferry, and the monorail. I don't think I will get there. That alone, when you go into the monorail, sometimes that's so overcrowded that it just makes me nervous. So I feel more comfortable going maybe to a Hollywood Studios, Epcot, or Animal Kingdom where I could park my car and literally walk. I know that a lot of people take the shuttle. We normally don't take the shuttle. We just walk.
Gotta get your steps in.
Yeah, we try to burn as many calories we can and walk a longer distance. So I hope this makes sense. And I don't want to bash Disney or anything like that, but if we as parents, we have to think about this. We're constantly on the kids like, don't touch that. Don't put your hands on your mouth or don't touch your face and all that. We're constantly like that. So from the minute that we park in Magic Kingdom to make it to the monorail or just taking the ferry, I mean, for me, that's just exposing into too much danger. In a bus, sometimes buses, I like the monorail. They overcrowd them. So I'm wondering now if Disney will limit the amount of people in the monorail and in the buses.
Well, when we're waiting there to get in the monorail, they should like take a moment when they get there to wipe everything down.
Correct.
And
That's
then
a
we get
good one.
there. And then when we get off, then the next group gets in and they do everything else. The problem would be like how much guests is gonna be there, because then after that, if they ran out of supplies, they're gonna have to shut it down or
Right.
ask people, "Hey, can you get this so I can wipe something down?" or
Right.
something.
No, that makes sense too. And then one thing I forgot saying at the beginning. I think here's the order is gonna happen. I mean, not that we don't have no insight on Disney or anything, but it only makes sense that they open resort first, then Disney Springs, and then the theme park. How they're gonna open it, who knows? They may do 2 out of the 4 theme parks before first, maybe 1 first. That's what I'm predicting is gonna happen. I mean, if they open all theme parks, I don't know. Honestly, that may be a little bit harder for them to manage, especially when they're trying to introduce so many safety measures. What do you think?
The same. I don't think if I was like not living here, in my opinion, I would wait maybe like 3 years or 2 years.
2 years.
Yeah.
She's killing our local economy. No,
I'm just saying.
I will wait maybe after the summer.
Yeah, but like something that like, oh, everyone's okay, like the virus is probably not gonna come back in for a while. Hopefully
Yeah.
never.
I want to see, even as a local, I want to see what safety precautions theme parks are gonna take. But it will only make sense to open resorts, Disney Spring, and maybe one or two theme parks first, right? All right, and I know that Khalil mentioned Epcot, but here's the question that I have: when Disney cancel their CP, their college program, they even canceled the one in June. I'm sorry. And they also canceled their internships and international. I want to say that I read somewhere where they're recruiting, I want to say for Norway, pavilion showcase. I'm sorry, or in some other country, starting in August. So that may give us an indication as of where Disney's thinking they're going. But now it makes me think: are they really gonna open Epcot? We do know they announced that constructions are not gonna stop. So what constructions they're gonna continue?
Ratatouille.
Tron, Guardians in the Galaxy, Mary Poppins.
No, they're not gonna do Mary Poppins.
Oh, they're
for
gonna
now.
stop?
So yeah, all the other construction have been delayed, but those three that I mentioned, those are the one continuing. So, all right, let's talk about silver lining. You know what silver lining is, Khalil?
No.
The positive. What are some of the positive things that had happened, at least in our family, from this situation?
That we get to spend more time together, and we get to do like walks and stuff, and we play basketball, and we have family game nights, which I love the most.
How about you?
Family time, and usually we don't see our grandparents that much, but we're not seeing them, but we see them on the phone, but we do that more than we used to.
Right. So the fact that you cannot see them physically basically had made you wanting to call them more often, then, right? And Kyla is appreciating the quality family time. We like maybe a lot of you, we live on a busy life, so these have taught us we don't have no choice but to slow down and to be creative with the kids and make it fun with them and all that, right? Life is too short, she said. But we have done a lot of games, a lot of tournaments, a lot of challenges among ourselves, so we're having a blast. Anything else that you see that is like positive?
We do movie nights too.
We do more movie nights. The dogs, the dogs are getting spoiled because they see us more often.
True.
And by the way, I want to take the opportunity from our family to thank all the first responders, all the doctors, nurses, any hospital staff, grocery stores, employees, Amazon employee, all of you, essential employees out there who are risking your life. We want to say thank you very much for everything that you're doing. Doctors and first responder, but especially doctors and nurses, I'm sorry. Thank you for fighting, and thank you for giving us hope and keeping us alive. You know, because at least from our family, we see all your efforts, and we want to thank you for that.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Guys, I hope you enjoyed today's home vlog. We gave you our predictions. We also talked to you about which theme park we hope and they open first. We also told you what else? The safety precautions that we hope they take. Anyways, it's fun. We cannot wait to go out there, see you.
So, don't forget to subscribe
And smash that like button. And turn on the bell for notifications.
Bing, 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 and feel free to comment down below. Always remember to
Smile loud.
Be cool
and stay awesome. See you guys in the next adventure.
Bye,
Bye, guys.
Boom.
boom.
Boom.